I just took a drink like an idiot. I don't like drinking like before and during videos because I think if I don't, it'll just cancel my tongue sort of clicking. So you don't know. Anyway, Panic Room, mixed ratings. Directed by David Fincher. I watched it on Great Movies, which is a television channel. Anyway, Jodie Foster, Kristen Stewart, Forrest Whitaker, Jared Leto, Mel Rodriguez. It's good. It is the best home invasion movie, or sorry, second best home invasion movie. It would be best if it weren't for Home Alone. Porridge 2016 or 2017, whichever one it is. Universally negative ratings, BBC original series. I watched it on BBC. It's alright, but it doesn't feel right since, considering I've only seen one episode of the original, but it's just not the same. Although, the guy that plays Fletch in it, like, he is good in it. Excuse me. Anyway, The Resort, Universally Positive Ratings, Peacock Original Series, watch it on Peacock. Kristen Milioti, William Jackson Harper, Debbie Ryan, Nick Offerman, Skylar Gizondo. It's good. This Twitter as of 17 past 6 p.m. on Friday the 12th? Yeah, of August 2023. Oh god. How was Corbin right in what way? Although, I mean, boss? Really? Calling him boss? Cringe. Eating his chips and Whitby on the campaign trail. He offered to share them with the camera crew. Bless him. We were all so full of hope. Things could have been so very different. Wow. That must mean that Jeremy Corbyn is correct because he shared some chips. Right, makes him a good person, like, maybe. But it doesn't make him, factually correct. Unless you mean politically correct. Everyone Corbyn warns what happened with the Tories in power has happened. I don't know what Corbyn said would happen with the Tories in power, but I'll tell you what has happened with the Tories in power. The Tories are no longer Tories. They're just a very slow Labour. Like what Labour supports now, the Tories will support in a couple of years. That is what the Tories in power is. So unless that's what Corbyn said, Corbyn was wrong. Man's too hard with man in all caps makes it. Ah. I heard something about oh god. Shakespeare's Globe announced their new play about Joan of Arc will have the later use they them pronouns. Why? Like, okay, so are you gonna make all your other plays have the character use they them pronouns? But I mean, so to the audience, that's gonna be very hard to tell who's talking about who. So let's say we have a scene that has like two men and one woman in it. Or not even that, just a character on stage is talking about, I don't know, do you want to say, we'll say Joan of Arc. Also, we're going to say that every character uses they them pronouns in this. So, talking about Jonah, and instead of saying Jonah, like, did you hear the, like, we'll say that, did you hear that Joan, all their good fighting? Yeah, that also heard about, them going up against, I can't think of the name right now, Don Alden will say. Yeah, I heard that they is a real prick. But he's talking about Jonah Dillon. Like, that's why we shouldn't do that. Also, Joan of Arc did not use they, them pronouns. Well, wait, let me read that. Kathy Hilton mistakes Lizzo for Precious, blames her eyesight after back. I'm going to assume that Precious is the name of another black singer or something like that. Yeah, and of course everyone will be like, oh, it's racist! Anyway, David Lammy has been found to have breached the MP's code of conduct by inadvertently failing to register on time. 16 different interests, including a number of commercial radio shows and Black History Month. Speechless. Well, I mean, it's David Lammy. You know, the same guy that's like, we can't send Stacey Dooley out to Africa to help the poor Africans. We need a black person to do it. I bet you did that. Oh God. Rage Against the Machine putting out a statement. They've gone full left. I think it was Roe v. Wade that they did. So they've just cancelled one of their things, but like, you know, Rage Against the Machine, even the bloody name, you know, was telling you that they are rebellious, but they're not rebellious anymore. I think it was Roe v. Wade that they were talking about, like, a couple of weeks ago. Like, this is such a bad thing, women need abortion. He says it's supposed to be rebels, dickheads. I know that Paul's put out a video within the past couple of hours called Joan of Arc is cancelled, and because the thumbnail I think was of Joan of Arc's statue, I assumed that, you know, it was. We actually found out that she did something bad, so we're going to pull down her statue because that's what we do. Yeah, there, Joan of Arc is cancelled. New stats released in the UK show nearly one of 3 every babies is born to a foreign mother. None of this was accidental, because it was all planned by, you know who, Tony Blair's government. FBI Director Wray pushes back on threats falling on percentage rate on Trump. Deplorable and dangerous. Oh, so we're back to calling Donald Trump deplorable now? That's great. Hillary Clinton's deplorable speech shocked voters 5 years ago, but some feel it was prescient. I don't know what that word is. There's such control freak revisionist. Oh, come on. Revisionists. They can't even take the L on one of the biggest reasons why Hillary lost. German official Stephen Kramer says gas shortages and cost of living crisis will cause mass protests and riots, and that will make anti-lockdown unrest look like a children's birthday party in comparison. Starting today, we'll begin enforcing the civic integrity policy in the context of the US 2022 midterms. If corporations determine civic integrity will separate them from the state. Wonder if these two things are related. FBI searched Trump's home looking for nuclear documents and other items, according to people familiar with the investigation. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, stole classified nuclear documents after wresting the steering wheel from a Secret Service agent, peeing on Russian prostitutes, and spitting on the wounded veterans. If you doubt this, you're an agent of Putin. IRS training included armed agents carrying out simulated. Oh, that reminds me, Tuga and Birdie is based because, like, the first episode of season 3 had, like, 2 based instances. One of them was just this character called Tyler, I think, who Birdie employed. I don't remember what the first, like, she was based. I'm going to consider her as being based once, but there were 2 instances of her being based, and then there was another based thing in the episode, but I don't remember what those are. The only thing I remember is that Birdie asked Tyler to do a simple thing, and Tyler was like, "Stop micromanaging me!" Anyway, simulated assault in suburban home. IRS internal report shows heavily armed agents simulating assault on the suburban home as part of their training. That's just great. Biden's America, everyone. 59% of Americans are worried about Biden's mental health. People is concerned about President Joe Biden's mental health. I don't even know why I click on the articles when Paul just gives the title in his tweet, just worded differently. Despite the fact that no one asked, the World Economic Forum is now advising further merger of human and artificial intelligence. That's great. Klaus Schwab now wants AI. I'm hoping for the day that Klaus just tells us to all kill ourselves, so that all 7 billion of us can turn around to him and say, "You first." So he wants AI to censor hate speech. Well, how about you come after my hate speech yourself, you bastard? And misinformation. I've got nothing to say that other than it's not misinformation to say that he is both the real life version of Dr. Strangelove and also the reincarnation of Adolf Hitler. Online before it's even allowed to be posted. I'm assuming what that means is that if you were to type, I'm just gonna think of something that's misinformation. The moon landing was fake, right? If you type that out in, say, Twitter, they will be able to shut you down, probably shut your account down or something before you can hit send tweet. If you want to develop AI... Oh, sorry, let me reword this sentence. That didn't make sense. Your AI will never be fast enough to comprehend the complex memes that we're going to be posting out, because, memes always get shut down as misinformation. Anyway, to my old colleagues at MI Times and elsewhere, I know ideology now trumps journalism for you, but imagine what you'd say if you found proof the Trump White House had targeted you personally for a Twitter ban for your reporting. That's what the Biden administration did to me. Not okay. I was White House crossed fingers, skin tone free. Overall pretty good. They had one really tough question about why Alex Berenson hasn't been kicked off from the platform. Otherwise, our questions were pointed but fair, and mercifully, we had answers. This is huge. Yeah, but they're not going to be talking about it because they're going to be talking about the new Jonah Workplace. Speaking of, I've already said this. Oh, hell yeah. You've got a plate full of spaghetti with one meatball on the side, and you finished it. Is that the man pregnant emoji? It's happening today, 6 p.m. Based Remills. When the country that revolted over taxes hires 87,000 new IRS agents. Oh god, here we go. Why do right-wing shows not understand history? You have representation, you again. He's not right-wing, dumbass. I'm not an American and taxation is still theft. Also, not right-wing at all. In fact, he's probably more progressive than you. Some comments really be like, how's the government forcibly seizing the fruits of your labour for a crap you never consented to or asked for? Theft. Good evening, I am very drunk and advocating for taxation is technically advocating for violence. Come on, go. Bombadil haters. Peter Jackson was right to scrap Tom from the movies. He doesn't even make sense canonically. Why did Tolkien insert such a pointless character in the amazing franchise? Tom's chapters are unreadable, Bombadil fans. Old told Bombadil was a merry fellow. Bright blue his jacket is and his boots are yellow. I see your fellow Tom Bombadil appreciator. Imagine thinking into someone who can solve literally any problem just by singing as anything but absolutely based. But is it an interesting read, Marcus? I'm trying to remember back to Fellowship of the Ring, but I think I remember that name popping up, Tom Bombadil, but Fellowship of the Ring was and always will be crap. Not gonna lie, Tom Bombadil was kind of calming. Tom was the OG Return the Monkey. He literally did not care about any problems outside of his homestead, even though he could have solved all of them without even breaking a sweat. Well, you see here, son, in Lord of the Rings universe, there are 5 kinds of people. No powers, hero powers, magic powers, overpowered, and hilariously godly overpowered. And then there's Tom Bombadil, who could have just walked dance into Mordor, punched Sauron in the face, kick Melkor in the nuts, set everything right, and be back before lunchtime, all while wearing the ring as a piercing on his dick. If only he cared. Tom Bombadil banged your mum while resenting through the fire and the flames of guitar. Song that Tom Bombadil would sing to a fed. Old Tom Bombadil is a merry fellow. Bright blue is his jacket. His taxation is theft. Okay, but why haven't you uploaded for 2 weeks? Got big videos coming out. This happened in the blink of an eye. Refuses to elaborate further, leaves. She's already showing signs of being based. Offer person who suffered years of death threats after writing the Satanic Verses attacked on stage in New York State. Oh crap, reports saying he was stabbed? Okay, by attacked on stage I thought it just meant like tackled, like Dave Chappelle was, but stabbed. Anyway, now I gotta have a drink. 7-Up.